of what made me and him good friends in a lot of ways too.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember
like with front desk, I like that people were putting in more time, like thinking about shots and like thinking about how this will look.
It's because like an actual like, production.
Comedic like delivery, and like we actually had to try acting, which is actually like way tougher because I'm used to improv style comedy, right? Mm-hmm. And now like I have lines and I'm on the spot, and it's like I gotta deliver this like I would naturally, and it's not as easy for sure because you're like I want this to feel as natural as possible, but like people are also delivering lines too that are like interjecting, and you know it might not be necessarily what I would have said, but it's like a character, and I have to get in that mindset like I'm this person. It's like a persona of my form of comedy, but it's not necessarily how I would.
Once you rehearse with us, it'll be way easier.
Exactly, and then I feel like rehearsing, going back to that, it kind of like allows for that again, that kind of naturalness to come back. Let's take a phone break, ladies and gentlemen. This phone break is sponsored by Guinness Chips. Guinness Chips. If you haven't had Bird's Thick Cut, then you should check out Bird's Thick Cut. What are you talking about? This is their sponsor. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I am currently coloring this character. His name's Jack Shit. I'm trying to shade him.
Yeah, man. No, I'm super excited to do like other, because that was always the end goal for me, is to do like other like episodic or like some more like production stuff.
Yeah, right? And you know what I see like
big productions.
Yeah, for sure. I see this show kind of becoming like every season is like a year of film school for us. Like we're learning something new. Next season.
Did you read the blog?
It was really long and I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's the same length as all the other blogs. So
and they're always long. They're very well written. I will say you're a good writer.
They're about...
I need to read them.
I keep them around like between...
I read like the first 5 paragraphs. Like
600 to 800 words. Is that how long is that?
It's like a fucking essay. That's like a 5-page essay.
Isn't it 250 words a page?
Yeah. That's like 4 or 5 pages.
That's 3
4
pages.
No. Wait. 250? That's 5. You said 800 to 900?
No. 6 to 8.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3 pages. Maybe
There's like
4.
3, sometimes 4. Okay. Yeah. On a Facebook post though.
Yeah, so I think blogging. I don't know. This is my. I just think blogging on Facebook is like our best exposure for it because like no one cares about us, and so only our friends that follow us on Facebook will read them. But
for sure,
I don't know. Even when I get like 10 people reading the post, I'm like, people actually read this.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway, what was I saying on it? I said, what the fuck? Why did I bring it up? What were we talking about?
Yeah,
I feel like we have fucking ADD and can't figure out what the fuck to
we tangent so much when we're together. What were we talking about?
I'm gonna pull it up right now and fucking figure it out. Everybody who's watching is probably like they know exactly what
I know, they're like, fucking finish your thoughts.
And then we're totally
please.
Like, yeah,
what were we talking about?
I'll probably
this is sad. We're getting old.
Also, you drank, so you know.
I have no excuse. My memory is
18 people. 18 people read my blog, or no, I think it just means they said it. They saw it.
Well, we're talking about Fantastic Four.
Being a project.
I want to say
why you Fantastic Four? That has nothing to do with anything.
That's
now
from
you're
Family
tangent again.
That's from Family Guy.
Oh.
He's trying to think of the thing, and he's like, Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Back when
I got
Family Guy.
I got it.
You got it.
You ready? You ready? It was of so when I see guys making videos with us right now, and you're obviously maybe you just go to a different school. We're talking about school. Is that like this is like the first year of school for us because we're literally like because we're literally like it's like the first or we'll call it maybe the second or third semester max where we're at, right? Because like
I wouldn't even give us that, but
yeah, you know, but like everybody can take only so many courses because of different things, right? Like if you're going to 2 schools right now and you are at work.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. No, I like.
You're going to film school with us, and you're going to
like art school or like, whatever.
Whatever. You're taking like different courses and shit, but like. For us, we're like, I feel like every show we do is kind of like taking a course, right? Like seeing double is one course, like playing video games and getting drunk is one course, and trying to make that entertaining.
I wish that's how school worked.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
kind of is how it works.
Get drunk and play video games. Yeah, it sounds about like school. Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like university to me.
Exactly.
Communication degree. Sorry,
Hey,
go
we
on.
both have degrees. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, we have bachelor's
We both
degrees.
graduated from SMU.
Yeah, so you could yell at me for drinking on a Friday night like a normal individual, but I have a degree. What do you have? Probably fucking PewDiePie on the next tab. You little shit. We're sponsored by Guinness Chips. If you haven't had the original thick cut from Burt's,
You didn't even get Guinness beer.
I know. I just bought beer and they gave me free chips at this liquor store.
Now you're like, maybe I'll buy their beer too.
No, I still don't like it. It's too dark. But anyways,
I actually don't mind it.
it was like my ex-wife. No. So bad. Okay. No, but yeah, each season of, each season of the show would be like a year of film school in my head. So I feel like this first season is like, let's
I'd
figure.
say a semester.
Okay.
Whatever.
Maybe.
It's not whatever, same shit.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm getting stuck.
Yeah, you're changing direction here, ruining my metaphor. So I feel like once we get to the second season, it's gonna be like, okay, let's work on lighting and sound.
Oh, yeah,
you know, and then it's like, let's get to the third season, let's work on like, cinematography and like maybe getting guest people out and like just working on more like every season we're gonna work on a different aspect to make it higher quality. I do think that like the actual like filming is like pretty high quality now. Like how many frames per second are we filming at? Like,
we're doing we're trying to do 24.
24, yeah.
It just like, I don't know. We're trying to, and both the cameras we have are set at 24. Just one time we had this other random camera. Remember we had Kyle's camera?
Yeah.
So his camera's a little.
Yeah, we have another. You've gotten so many people lately to come.
So so since I work at the gym, I met all these random ass people that somehow are related to the stuff I want to do. So like I met this guy that's a photographer, or he's trying to be a photographer. So like he helped us film, and then I've been talking to this other guy that does special effects, and then he's trying to like he actually tried. Okay, this is actually funny, and I didn't tell anyone this yet, but he tried to like hook us up with a screenwriter in Winnipeg who. Apparently he almost like his script almost made it as a pilot for a show or something, and like apparently he's like 50 or something. Oh. And he has a lot of experience.
Cool.
So the guy that does special effects hooked me up with that guy and was like, oh, if we need ideas and he wants to write something for us, then whatever. So that's cool. So that's two things potentially, but I'm more interested in the special effects guy.
Yeah, I gotta say when it comes to people like, oh, I'm the ideas guy. Like everybody's got a fucking idea.
That's exactly
what
I said.
It's all about the execution. Like. Maybe this guy's experienced, but like almost made a show. That's not made a show. Sorry.
Maybe he has more experience.
No, maybe he does, but that doesn't necessarily mean his ideas are any better. Like I hate when people are like, "Oh, now I'll be the idea guy." And it's like everybody's got a fucking idea. Like I know. I can't tell you. Like you're just talking about earlier.
I say the same thing. Yeah.
You do. I mean, we have similar mindsets in a lot of ways. But you're saying earlier, like when you guys film front desk, sometimes like people are always like they always have an opinion how to film it.
You know, like literally every time. So we film.
It's so easy to be that person.
So my job's so chill that we actually film while
like during hours.
One of us is working.
Literally, the manager is on board.
The manager actually he's in it. I don't know. I can't really show you guys because my laptop's not hooked up. But the manager is like one of the characters in the show. He's super down. But so we film on shift, so people will walk in the gym who are working out or whatever. But almost like everybody who knows us, like they always have an opinion on like how things should go.
Yeah,
it's super funny and like. And it bothered. Oh, like here's another example of the like ideas person is like we did a skit, and then somebody I won't name who like was like, they just left a comment like, I want credit for this, and then I was like, but I don't, like I think maybe he thinks that he talked to us about it, like he was the one that came up with the idea and talked to us about it or something, but I don't remember this at all. But either way, the point is like you didn't actually do it though. I hate to say right? Because it's like I always think of like, have you seen those Instagram ads for like mini projectors? So you can play a video off your phone and you can like project it on like a wall or whatever, and it's kind of like a small little projector. So we could like watch a movie like at the park at like in whatever point at a wall.
No, you're serious? Wait, is this like you can do this with your phone, or is this like a
you buy a little box? And it's like,
I never even
hey, Bobby's calling me. Let's see how his show went.
Sorry, our friend, he recently, tonight, did a...
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Our friend did a comedy show tonight. The first ever... Can we put him on speaker?
1 second. We're going to put you on speaker here. I'm streaming with Zach right
now.
now. So our friend Bobby just did this live comedy show for the first time.
Yeah, can you tell us how that went? It's Zach. What's up, Bobby?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's Zach. I want to hear about this comedy show. Tell the viewers at home how this went.
It went well, actually. It was surprisingly, everyone thought I was really funny, and then, like, one of my jokes was, like, anyways, yeah, basically, like, I was just, like, it was my first time, and everyone was like, really? Like, it was your first time? Doesn't look like it. You seem really good. Apparently, it went really well, and, like, everyone was, like, asking for my Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook for my comedy yet, so it was, like, interesting. I was like, shit went really well.
I should get on this
Even
social
though it was,
media.
like, oh my god. Yeah, and then actually the girl at the venue took my name down. She's like, yeah, you should come back and do it again. I was like, and I'm like, yeah, it was good, man. It was funny. I was surprised. I really thought, and I didn't even think my material was like, but to be honest, like some parts that were funny, or I don't know. Anyways, it was good. It was really good. It was good. Yeah,
Wait,
it went well.
Bobby, I gotta ask one thing. Did you have a political bit?
No, actually. No, I mean, there's like subtext. The subtext is political.
Okay. It wasn't like obviously like a very political kind of issue currently going on then. Bobby?
What do you mean?
Like you weren't talking about gun control or anything, like or like media democratization, you know, the good old things us communication students talk about, you know.
Nice. Well, it was for Co-op Radio, so it's a cooperative community radio station.
Okay.
That was what it was for, and those sorts of stations are the best. Those are the launch pads for
for sure.
Communities getting together and people organizing and good things happening. So.
Okay, but like, you didn't have a bit that like was about anything like that.
My specific bit was not. No.
Okay. I just wanted to know because like every time I'm around you, we talk about these awesome, very political things. I just wanted to know.
I have a lot about marijuana legalization, but it's not super polished yet. So.
Okay, I'm excited. I will be there for that.
Awesome. I will let you know. I might do another open mic in the next couple weeks or something.
I'm so down.
I'm actually fucking pretty sad that I missed it.
No, yeah. I just found out when Kurt mentioned it. I was sad too because I was like, damn, Bobby's like, you're like inherently funny.
Right?
Inherently.
Right? We all think you're funny.
Yeah. You're inherently funny.
That's why I try to put you in our vlog all the time. But anyway.
Feeling good stream.
Anyway, I fucking love you, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Actually, to be honest, I thought you might forget. But then I was so busy going over my shit that I forgot to like remind you. But then I was like, maybe. And plus, I was like really nervous. I was like, I was so nervous.
Yeah, fair enough.
No reason. It was 5 minutes long. Like it was like nothing, right? It's a really small bit. I could do around 10 minutes, but like.
I'd be nervous. I don't think I could do it. I could do it.
That's a tough thing to do. I've wanted to do stand up for a long time. I just can't bring myself to do that. Like, I don't know. Like we watched Bill Burr recently, and he sounded so natural. Obviously, he's a pro, but it's just like to get that natural. Like you're literally just shooting the shit for 2 hours. Like, how do you do that? It's crazy. I don't know.
And you're not talking to anybody.
You're not. You're literally just talking like an opinion.
Expound on ideas.
You're
and everything.
gauging the reaction. Sorry?
Are you guys at the chicken?
No, we're at my studio downtown.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
Yeah, music studio.
Where are you?
I'm going to Duffin's.
Duffin's Donuts. If you haven't been to Vancouver, that's a famous donut shop that sells random foods like Viet subs and fried chicken,
bubble tea,
Yes.
everything you could think of. Chicken salad.
24/7.
24/7.
Get all the stoners.
But a lot of things they do, it's shocking how well they do all of it.
I hope it's
Like,
catching
it's
this shit.
Usually any place that does more than like 20 things, it's like a gamble. But like this place does everything well. It's shocking.
Yeah.
They even do pupusas. I might get a fucking couple pupusas actually.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
get meatball subs, some fried chicken, and some
Meatball subs, yes.
That's a lot of food. But
Bobby, before you go, can you tell the people at home how great Guinness Burt's Thick Cut Chips are?
Guinness what?
Guinness Burt's Thick Cut Chips.
Your chips.
From the beer makers Guinness.
Potato chips. Guinness made
Can
them.
you tell...
I know Guinness the beer, and I can attest to the quality of Guinness. I think Guinness is great.
Okay.
The thick cut, with thick cut chips, like English chips.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know those chips.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Definitely great. definitely a fine way to spend a Saturday evening, afternoon, or morning. Breakfast of Champions.
Thank you very much. Our sponsors, Guinness, are going to be very happy. I'm glad your comedy bit went great.
Thank you, sir.
And hopefully we get to be there for the next one.
Yeah, I will invite you. You're invited.
Make like a Facebook event. I want to be there for sure.
For sure. Awesome, man.
Awesome. All right. Have a great night. Enjoy Duffins.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Peace,
you too.
buddy.
Have a good one. That's it.
I love that guy. All right.
I don't know. Everybody loves Bobby.
Who doesn't love Bobby? If you met Bobby, you would love him too. Let's get him on the stream. Anyways, I've been coloring this jacket for about 38 minutes now. Will I ever finish this page? Probably not, because I talk too much.
When's this one due?
In about 10 weeks. Nope, less. 8 weeks.
Oh, so you're ahead?
I am ahead.
Wow.
So it's not so bad. I want to keep a buffer of at least like 6 weeks. So I need to get this one done this weekend and then get started ASAP on the next page. Next page is really exciting. I'm happy to be doing that one. This one's pretty cool too. I do like this one. It's got a lot of action to it, a lot of motion. But yeah. Yep. All right. So.
What am I doing right now?
Chris.
You know when you look at your phone and like it's like your Snapchat disappeared, so then they say something and then you're like, what did I say last?
Oh, you know it.
You know what I mean, right? Like you said something in Snap and in the text and then it disappears and then they like said something and you're like, what did I say? I forgot. It disappeared.
That's the problem with Snapchat. Like Snapchat chat, like when you're actually chatting, it's just brutal. Because often, like, what you just described, it happens to me. Like, what the fuck did I just say? Or what were we talking about? Or, like, sometimes I'm having a conversation through text or, like, whatever other messaging app. And then they're messaging me also through Snapchat because I'm reacting to their picture. And it's like, I can't keep up with both these conversations at once. You don't get that? You don't feel that ever?
I do. I feel you, bro.
Do you feel me?
But anyway, yeah, first year, we're still fucking first semester, second semester.
I like that I don't have anyone from Rain Cloud except me on here, and this is my favorite stream so far.
Wow. Don't say that.
I'm putting that pressure on everybody in the world. No, actually, last week's stream was really fun.
I feel like everybody's going to hate me now. Why would you do that?
Yeah, hate him.
All of Rain Cloud now.
Everyone on Rain Cloud, up your game.
Your screen's off, by the way. You see the red line, and then it's just, there's black. So you gotta move here.
The actual program itself.
I don't even know how to do it because I don't know
what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on. Oh wait. Oh no.
It's the physically.
Yeah.
The physically. No.
There you go.
Aha.
Perfect.
Okay. Then I gotta fix this. You know, I'm learning every week. Okay. You know, I work 9 to 5, 30. I do my duty to God and the Queen. Okay? I come here every week and I draw. I color pictures in boxes. So you can.
Would you say this is the drunkest you've been on stream?
You cut me some slack. No.
Or have you been drunker?
I've been definitely.
Because I've only watched that one.
Do you think I'm drunk right now?
No.
Are you judging me? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not drunk.
No, you're not. No,
I know we have a bad habit of drinking on these streams, and I do not necessarily do that with all these. But it's just so every time we chose, like, let's have a couple beers and then.
If only we had that time where you licked Sim's face. That was a good time.
So if you go and watch our Seeing Doubles, this is basically a podcast. I don't even need to be drawing right now. If you go watch the Seeing Doubles from GMV, Guys Making Videos, there's an episode Zombie. Mm-hmm. That's the episode, like, right after I licked Sim's face.
Before.
Like, that whole night.
The episode's before.
I just licked it all night.
After the episode.
No, we did 2 episodes back to back, and that's us drinking on a stream. So I got really fucking drunk. Yep. And then we went to a club later. Actually, we went to Cactus Club, which is like...
You know, you could pull it up right now.
No, I don't feel like it.
All right.
We went to a restaurant in Vancouver, a popular franchise called Cactus Club. I got really drunk there.
Not in the States?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I think it's a Vancouver thing.
Really?
Anyways, I licked Sim's face.
Vancouver only?
I might be. You might want to look it up. But I licked Sim's face. He did not enjoy it. Licked his face again at the club.
Oh, you're right.
Did not enjoy it.
I had no idea.
But I think he enjoys it now. When I do, he appreciates the comedic value of it now.
Didn't he threaten to lick your face?
I'm still waiting.
Sim, you're
kind of slacking here, buddy.
You want this to work, you know?
Yeah, and I put out. What are you doing?
I put out, you put in.
I thought you had a bond. This is the crossover right here. This is the GMV Rain Cloud crossover.
I wonder if anybody's ever gonna watch this.
Oh, the stream? Probably not.
I love it. I feel like that's such a fun theme, right?
Is anyone ever gonna watch?
Like,
oh no,
nobody. It's always a good joke, right? In the middle of like a scene double or something. Like, yeah, nobody's ever watching it. So.
Yeah, you know what? I got at least like, I think the most we've gotten with one of these streams like 30 something.
That's good, dude. If there's 30 views on any video that I make, I'm pretty happy. You know.
Honestly, yeah.
And then so when I post them, and I think we should post our videos, and that's what I've been trying to do is post our videos on Facebook too.
Yeah.
And it's like some of them we just have like random spikes of like 120 views or something.
Yeah.
And most of the other ones are like 20 views, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
Yeah, I know.
Like who decides? You know, like
one thing I've noticed with no,
I was just saying like some of them they're like max. Like the all of the minutes watched, there's like usually like 10 to 15 minutes. Like everybody's watched maybe like 20 seconds or whatever. Yeah. And then one of them's like 180 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? How?
Sometimes following like analytics too can kind of lead you to weird.
Yeah,
like
right?
This early too.
Yeah.
Like
not that I am. It's just funny to look at.
No, I put an analytics tool on our website, and the first time, like for the first week I put it on there, it's like, like 90% of your traffic's coming from desktop users, like people using like a computer. And I'm like, okay. Interesting. And then the following weeks, it's like all Instagram, 90% Instagram. And I'm like, oh, it's weird. Like, how does it switch that quickly? And it's like, okay, I guess we're doing something right with Instagram, but what happened to all our desktop users?
And then you realize it's like 2 people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh, we've only had a total of like 100 views on the website.
1 desktop guy and 2 Instagram people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like this early, it's not that necessary to look into that shit. I think once you have 10,000 like unique visitors or like, you know, a bunch of followers, like then it's nice to see that stuff a bit. I just don't like letting it affect you too much, you know. It's like finding out like, oh, more women watch us than men, you know. It's like now we're trying to cater to that too much and changing.
But some things are just good to know, right?
It is.
It's
like, that's the thing. It's like
most people see your posts around 9 or something, so you're like, well, I should probably post around 9, like, yeah. You know what I mean? But do you use the Instagram analytics?
You know what? I always forget they're there. It's kind of sad. I do want to use them, and they're not hard to look at. Like I just always forget. I've honestly been slacking on my actual posts for Instagram. But the story, I love using the story on Instagram. Like it's so easy to just update that and put random joke shit.
I think it has more attention right now too.
It really does, but like I feel like you need a mixture of both to grow your page, because like.
I think we should go back to doing what we were doing, the stories.
Yeah.
Like, not even stories,
like us, like...
So we used to do this thing where it'd be like, the story would be like, hey guys, we're gonna film today, blah, 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 blah. And then Zach would reply on his phone, like, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. And like, they'd be like, Zach, where the fuck are you? And then Zach would be like, I'm coming! And then it'd just be funny to watch the whole story on one thing, because they're both logged into the GMB Instagram. I don't see anyone else doing it. I'm sure there are.
We don't do that anymore, really. We should do it again. I also loved it because we would be like, we had this bit where we like name a mixtape kind of thing. Like, oh, what if, you know, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones had a mixtape? What would be the track list? And then we would each come up with like a spoof song on the like story that like was like referencing Game of Thrones or something. It was like stupid, but it was fun. And people like really got into it. Like we got a bunch of compliments on that shit. I remember like people like, "Oh, your guys' fucking story's so funny." You know,
really?
No, remember like I know it doesn't count as like what your sister was telling us, like, "Oh, your story's so funny," and like Robin, our other friend.
Well, no, I mean like even random, like not just specifically the story, but since I work at the gym and then like these people
Yeah.
like kind of know about us because Brad talks about it or whatever, or they see us editing and filming.
And literally everybody except me and Sim that are on this shit like work at the gym there.
Yeah, so like people will come and like randomly like, hey, like yeah, I've seen your shit or whatever, and I'm like I don't know, that's happened not a lot, but a couple times people will be like, oh hey, I seen you guys on YouTube or whatever, I seen you guys whatever.
Yeah.
And then and it's just like I had no idea people were watching, so it's like you never really know who's actually watching sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah, like it's funny to have these little things like when we were at the Halloween party at our friend Brad's house, which we filmed Seeing Double That. Like this guy's like, hi, I'm like, hi, I'm Zach. He's like, oh, I already know you from all the streams and shit. I was like, oh, okay, this is awkward, I guess, because like,
but it's cool.
You know who I am. I don't know who you are, but yeah, no, it's like at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, yeah, cool. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you about to say?
I don't remember.
We're talking about your sister and people reacting and people at the gym.
One day I was saying like, it's always like, you always see the people that have made it, like, and they talk about how they made it. Right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, especially like rappers, for example, they rap about how they made it, right?
For sure, yeah.
But he was saying that it's interesting to watch us because it's like we're at the beginning or in the process of making it, and it's like I think that's a good place to start when it comes to like us providing value for people, at least in like vlogs and like podcasts. Is that like
they can see the process more.
We are, admittedly, we know it. We're not fucking there. We're so far from making it, but like. It's interesting to see this. Like right now, we might have like we don't have any people watching us or whatever, like nobody following or whatever. But I would love to see like Drake, his first time in the studio. Yeah, that would be sick, right? Like his first year of him trying to figure out how to do music. Yeah, that would just be interesting to see. And that's kind of like what we're doing. That's really cool. You did a little shade in the sunglasses. Yeah, that's really cool. Like just seeing us like work, like. Started from the bottom. Literally, we're starting from the bottom, and this is the bottom. Like we're documenting the bottom. Yeah. Right, and then hopefully at some day we'll be like we're here. But I think we've made big strides already from where we started.
I also really I really take into heart this kind of concept that like you really discussed with me a bunch, which is transparency and just kind of like authenticity. In a lot of ways, kind of like. We're not pros, like this is the process, and like people like enjoy seeing us being like authentic, like we're just a bunch of goofs trying to make something, and no, we're not professionals, no, we don't know how to edit the best, or like I think that isn't great, but like I mean like
we're learning.
We're learning. It's the process of learning. We don't know all our camera angles, we don't know our lighting, we don't know our sound like 100%, we're not professionals yet.
I hate to say it, so it's
a
like
process, like
it's funny
because like constantly, like this comic book, I'm learning too, like.
I don't want to like drop names, but like one of our friends from school, it's not even a big deal. I don't know. I should just say his name, but whatever. He like messaged and was like, "Oh, like I saw one of your skits and like something about lighting," and then he sent me a video about like how to do lighting. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, but like there's so many things that popped in my head immediately. I'm like, okay, first of all, the skits aren't like I'm not gonna put so much effort into lighting because like I know we actually have the lights. And I know how to do the lighting to make it look better. No. But like, remember when I talked to you guys about skits? It's like this. There should be like shotgun. There should be fast, right? Because it's like the quality of
disposable.
They're like vines. We're trying to make like basically like vines. Vines. There's no quality. People don't give a shit about quality. Yeah. When I do vines, right? Like I don't know if you saw that video of that guy that's like he's playing 3 people in his own skit, so it's just him talking to himself. Yeah. He didn't give a shit about lighting there, right? So, but my point is like. We were actually doing it. He just has these opinions about because he knows about film stuff. So he's kind of like, oh, like you should work on the lighting. And I appreciate it. He means well, right? Like he's trying to be like, oh, like here are some tips for lighting and stuff. But it's like, I feel like that leads sometimes to like that perfectionist thing where it's like, I don't know how much stuff he's actually done where we actually are doing it, right? It's kind of like we get this all the time, and I'm sure you get this all the time. Like some guy came in the gym and was like, oh yeah, you guys should do like gym humor. It's like super easy. You just go in there and they imagine it's so easy. Yeah. But we've actually like done the skits and we have experience actually doing these things.
An extensive process.
And it's like actually no, it's actually a lot harder than you think, right?
Yeah, like what you're describing is still hours of work.
Yeah, right. But they think when they see it, they think it's easy, right? It's it's the same thing with pretty much everything we've done, like seeing double where we drink, play games, and make jokes.
Like, yeah, that's
people think it's like
so
literally
easy.
that's what we do. Is like, oh, we just sit and play games. It's so easy.
No.
Right? But like when we actually tried doing it, it's like no, it's actually difficult. Like we can't.
Even just that stream of just us sitting and drinking actually requires a lot of setup.
Oh yeah, like it takes a lot. Like just building our like comedic timing and like not talking over each other and actually being funny. Because actually, if you think about it, if you go and watch someone play a game, like in real life, like in reality, like it's actually not interesting. Like you don't go to someone's house to watch them play a game. Like that's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't want to watch you fucking play. Like go to your house to watch you play a game.
No,
exactly. You're not even gonna be chilling with me. You're just gonna be playing a game.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then same thing with front desk is like a lot. Like some people even ask like, did you guys like script this or is this just like you guys winging it? And I'm like, no. We fully scripted this and rehearsed it, and then we had to work out the camera angles, right? Like it's a lot of work. I would
take that as a compliment if they say they've considered that
sure.
you're winging it in a way, because they're like, oh, it seems genuine enough that you improv'd it.
Definitely, like I take it as a compliment in that way. But I was just saying that people definitely underestimate.
No, they do. They're like, oh, you didn't like, the way that it sounds like the context or it sounds like they're insinuating that, oh, you guys just did this right off the dome, like on the spot.
It goes back to that guy that was like, oh, like
there was hours of writing and then
I deserve credit for it. It's kind of like, but what? Like we spent like fucking 5 hours making this thing. It's like just because you had the idea. Well, how do you get the credit? I don't understand. Right? Like it took like 5 hours to do this, and then you want to take all the credit. For
that's what I'm saying. Like it's easy to be the idea man. Like it really is. Like.
Not to I don't want to shit on.
No, idea people there's people who can generally come up with really cool ideas that are very unique.
But so that's what I was saying. That
execution is everything.
That's what I was saying about that. I say that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I haven't said that in a while.
I know, but it's so accurate. It's like, yeah, you could come up with the next fucking Iron Man or whatever the fuck, But if you don't do it, it doesn't fucking matter. That's just a story you just told me that you're never gonna make. I'm sorry, Cool.
Your face, you're so salty.
Cool. I don't care. I ain't care. Iron Man, I hope you die in Infinity War. Robert Downey dead. Robert Deddy Jr.
I'm excited for Avengers.
I am too. I don't mean to shit on it, but you're dead.
You're gonna 95. Are you 95% sure that Tony Stark's gonna die in Avengers?
I think they have to kill either Captain America or Tony Stark. And it's been 10 years. I think
Civil War.
I think Robert.
Do it.
I know that's the thing. I think
he's gonna
follow the
I don't know. He's gonna give his new model suit. He'll pull out the new Iron Girl. What the fuck her name is, and then be as Iron Heart. Isn't it Iron Heart or something? I don't know.
You mean the new Iron Man in the comics?
The chick, the black chick.
Yeah, there's a black lesbian chick that is. I'm pretty sure she's a lesbian. I might be wrong. That is now.
He'll pull her up.
You know who that fits so well with the new Black Panther. I feel like if they did that
and then he'll be like, oh really? I've been souping up this chick with this new suit that I made for her.
Yeah.
And then he'll just fly off into the distance with Pepper Potts.
Pretty much.
No one dies. And then he'll go live in Wakanda.
Yeah, maybe.
With Captain America. Him and Captain... No. He won't marry Pepper Potts, and then him and Captain America will live happily ever after in Wakanda.
So true. So true.
I don't like how... isn't Bucky going to be the next Captain America?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not that down. I don't really like Bucky.
I
like Bucky as Bucky as...
I think that character's kind of lame, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's so one-dimensional. Yeah. I'm brainwashed and do shit. It's okay, I get
Winter Soldier was good, though.
And he's White Wolf or whatever, potentially. Oh, he is. They said in the... Sorry, spoiler, Black Panther. It's a character he becomes. You know who I think would become the new Iron Man? And I don't think they would do in the cinematic universe because I don't think they garner as much screen presence. Maybe they do. But, Black Panther's sister... She's super smart.
Wait a second.
And she kind of would fit that character.
Wait a second.
What?
That's pretty. I totally think that's.
Because she's super intelligent.
That's now my next theory.
No, right?
I'm stealing that as my next.
But do you think I think.
Because they said, so they even
Tony Stark is such a beloved character. That is the Marvel universe.
They even said that she's the smartest girl in the world.
Yeah, she outsmarts
Tony Stark.
Apparently, and not even that, Bruce Banner, who's also like a super smart scientist in the Marvel Comics universe.
Yeah.
He's like on the board at one point in Spider-Man's classroom as like all these next to all these like physicists and smart scientists like Einstein. I don't know. What do you think of that? Do you think that's some potential? It sounds like it has some possibility.
For what? Like for her to be the next Iron Man?
Yeah, it's just like I don't think.
I think that's my next.
But the thing is, like, I feel like, yeah, Black Panther did well, but do you think like there wouldn't be some sort of like, oh, but this doesn't fill Iron Man's shoes. Like this can't fill Tony Stark's shoes. Like in a lot of ways. I know that they want to lead with the younger generation of Avengers. I've heard that. Like, I don't know whether that's true, but like Spider-Man would kind of lead
Phase 4.
Phase 4, yeah. Spider-Man would kind of lead that next phase, like younger Avengers.
But some of them I think are sticking around though.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I think
like,
Thor's sticking around.
Who's not going to stick around for the Marvel Comics universe, the like biggest, the only universe that's actually working in the movie era? I
like what they've done.
No, it's impressive. Like,
although they do have the cookie cutter shit.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, like, they still know how to do comedy in a lot of ways and action.
That's the thing is, like, I think Thor Ragnarok wasn't, as a movie, judged on, like, you know, when they fucking, like, Shawshank Redemption is the best movie ever made. Like, that kind of scale of being very, like, then Thor Ragnarok to me is still kind of
like a popcorn movie.
Like, yeah, it's like a 7.5, 8 maybe max.
Yeah. There's no way it's profound. Like,
yeah, but like
thought provoking, like a fucking Christopher Nolan movie. You know, it's like
But as just enjoyment factor, like straight pure, like just enjoyment, it's a good like 8, 9 maybe.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's pretty fun. Like it's because, but they milked that same joke, which I like. It was funny. They're like, sun's getting real low. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And then he fucking punches him in the face. Oh, that was so funny. That was actually really good. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. No, I actually really like. I never watched the second Thor. I watched the first one, and that's like phase 1. So like it is a bit more kind of weird watching now. I haven't watched it forever since probably the first time I watched it, but like it was good, but I don't think it's as clever nowadays as like new Marvel, you know, where they take humor more seriously. I feel like in terms like they balance the humor and action better in the newer Marvel movies. Like Ant-Man was like a heist movie, but it was funny at the same time. I thought that's why I enjoyed it. Like same with Guardians of the Galaxy 1, there's still a lot of humor in it, and same with the Guardians 2.
Did you like Guardians 2 a lot? Or?
I did. I don't think it's better than Guardians 1.
Yeah,
no
that's
doubt.
The general consensus.
No, like there's no way, but like it's still a good movie, I think. Yeah. We're an hour and I have to pee really bad, so we should probably wrap this up.
It's been an hour already.
Yeah, we talked to Bobby. We talked about making videos.
We talked about Guinness about 20 times.
Yeah, if you haven't already. Speaking of which, just one last time, Guinness, you owe us some money. Guinness, if you haven't had Bert's Thick Cut, Bert, I love you. Bert's Thick Cut chips. They're brown. They taste great.
They're actually really good. If you haven't noticed, I've eaten a lot of these chips over the course of this 1 hour.
That's why I had to put them over here for a while. Well, they're good. Thanks for watching. Hope to have more guests on this stuff. Thanks to Kurt for sitting in on this stream. I don't know where my mouse went. I don't know how to click the stop streaming because the mouse keeps disappearing. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the stream of it. Alright. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back next week with hopefully Ring Club people or other people. Who knows? Maybe just me. But I'm not going to be doing this page, that's for sure. I better have it fucking done or you can stop reading altogether, please. God, I need to stop working.
I hope I'm invited back onto the stream.
Yeah. Curse will be back. There'll be times where I'm lonely and bored and I need to talk. Not just to a room, but to somebody who reciprocates that talking. What else is sponsored by PlayStation? Good night, everybody.